Trayvon Walker.
All right, our first questions will come from Anthony Dasher and then Chip Towers.
Hey, Trayvon, good to see you tonight, man. What is having Jordan available for this game? How is that going to be able to let me back up. What is it going to enable the defense to do this year that it was not able to do last season in this contest?
Just having Jordan on the inside. Like I always say, Jordan, he's a great presence to have on the inside because he's a big guy. He takes up multiple blocks, so that frees up a lot of guys and make the ball bounce outside more. So that helps me out, make more plays.
Trayvon, I don't know if you heard Coach Smart before, if you guys get a chance, but he gushed praise, for how you're playing and everything you're doing. But it's interesting, this team, there's not a whole lot of individual glory to be had. I mean, between Jordan, now getting some Heisman love and, just it's like there's a lot. Just talk a little bit, would you, about sharing the glory, I guess, and a little bit, y'all are starting to take a little pride in that no-name defense thing, I believe.
Yeah, just being able to play with a lot of these talented guys, and everybody is a great player. So, of course, that's not one person is just going to get all the shine every game. So, it's really an honor to be around all these guys, and everybody, different players get shine every week. That says something positive about the defense.
Is that what y'all call it, getting shine?
You can say that.
All right, let's go to Seth Emerson and then Jake Rowe.
Trayvon, playing next to Jordan, how would you describe it? What makes what makes him different, and what makes it what he does so exceptional to help you and the other linemen out?
Like I said earlier, it's just mainly he's a big body presence on the inside, and it takes more than one or two guys just to block him. So that leaves the edge guy free, and the linebackers to flow. So he's a big help.
What is he like? Latavius was saying he always has a smile on his face. He's never seen him angry. You ever see him? I mean, you're closer to him during a game practice. You ever see him angry?
I have seen JD kind of angry. I can't say I have seen that. But for the most part, JD's a guy that brings a lot of excitement to the team, very fun guy to be around. And he's somebody that I like being around.
Trayvon, at this point in your life, I guess you haven't played for a lot of defensive line coaches. I don't even know how much defensive line you actually played in high school. But Trey Scott has got you guys playing at a high level, and he's also kind of on fire on the recruiting trail as well. What about him makes him such an effective recruiter? Because I'm sure he was involved with you there, and also such a great coach. What allows him to have that combination?
I could say Coach Scott, he's a guy that's he's not just all about football. He talks about more than just, he want to see us succeed outside of the football aspect and on the football field as well. So just him being that type of human being and want the best for you, you can't really beat that because he want to see you succeed in every part of life.
Let's go to Connor Riley and then Mark Weiser.
Hey, Trayvon, obviously you had seen significant snaps before this year, but now that you've moved into an every down role with this defense, how do you think just that consistency of knowing you're going to be on the field as much as you possibly can has helped you improve your game?
I think just like you said, the more snaps I get, the more comfortable I get. So just being out there, being able to make plays and being able to contribute on every down, first, second, and third, that helps me develop my game a lot more, where I get more reps, and I learn more from that.
Trayvon, this game might not be as hyped as the last couple of years. Florida's not a top 10 team this year, but you guys study the film and you prepare for them. What makes them dangerous, do you think, for going up against them Saturday?
Florida, they're a pretty good team. We're not really just focusing on their record. They have a lot of great players on their team, and also it's a lot of guys that play on the Florida team that's from Georgia and would like the opportunity to play for Georgia. So we just got to go out there and do what we do every week.
Let's go to Ryan Curley and then Tyler Griffith.
Jordan, I asked Latavius this, but you guys obviously have been putting up impressive numbers as a defense. Are you having a little bit more fun this year, or is it business as usual? You can tell me you're having more
It's
fun.
always going to be business for sure, but like I can't say that with this group of guys this year. I am having a lot of fun out there on the field, just being around those guys and the connection that we have amongst each other. So I can't say that I'm having a lot of fun with this group.
Hey, Trayvon. Obviously, both quarterbacks for Florida very athletic. How much different is your assignment when facing those athletic quarterbacks? And do you enjoy the challenge of going against an athletic quarterback, or would you rather face one of those guys that can't move around as much?
For me personally, I do like facing a lot of athletic quarterbacks. If like we faced a lot of athletic quarterbacks this season, so playing against these guys is going to be a task, but it's not something that we haven't done all year.
Let's go to Davis Baker and then Palmer Thomas.
Hey, Trayvon. Both Kirby and Latavius just talked about you growing as a leader this year. Are you the most outspoken player on that defense, and is that a role that you've had to grow into, or have you always been like that?
You can't say that I had to grow into it, but coming up in high school, I was kind of put in that same predicament. So I'm just one of those guys that's going to go out there and work hard every day because I have a goal that I want to achieve later on in life.
Yeah, Trayvon, how hard is it to go back and watch the film from last year's game, knowing that y'all didn't have one of your best days? And how much are y'all as a defense using that as motivation for this year?
Going back and watching that game, it was a lot of things that I wish we could fix. But for motivation this year, it's just we don't want to have that bad taste left in our mouth like we did last year. So we're going to come out with it all.
All right, we've got time for a couple more questions. If anybody has a follow-up, just jump right in.
Yeah, Trayvon, I just what's your feeling about playing this game in Jacksonville? I mean, I don't know if you guys take much note that it's even different because you're always on a plane, on a bus to the stadium. But, obviously this is a 50-50 venue every year. You're experienced with it now. What are your feelings about playing down there every year?
Jacksonville is a very exciting place to play. I can't say with the fans being 50-50. Florida has some crazy fans, and we also have some great fans. It's just an unbelievable atmosphere to play in. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, Trayvon, thanks for your time tonight, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.